The freeze before the intro is always my favorite. So this is High Notes, where we cover everything from butts to beats. My name is Mojo Barnes, the botanist baby, and we're back with another episode. So just to hop right into it, we decided to review Gifted Youngsters. Gifted Youngsters is definitely true to the boom bap that we were discussing. I feel like this guy is probably the most consistent with his own, way that he raps and stuff like that, his own style, for a very long time. But we covered a new album that he came out with this year called Lifestyles of the Prolific and Gifted. And this is a very hefty album. It's 12 tracks and it's like packed with bars, lots of fucking rapping. This is not for your average listener. Like I can guarantee you that. This is not for your everyday, like I'm trying to get down to not like us. You know what I mean? This
Oh
is
yeah.
not this is for those that like to roll down the street listening to fucking chopping and shit or just hardcore rap in general.
Back to it.
So yeah, I enjoyed this album. I enjoyed smoking to this album. What was I gonna say? Oh, what did you guys think about the album?
I mean, I dug it. I am so it took me three listens. Luckily, it's short. I mean, it is a lot of it's a good number of tracks, but it's not very long. It's only like 35 minutes. Or so. So that was good for me because it gave me an opportunity. I said, okay, that means I'll be able to listen to this multiple times before we get on the pod. So I listened to it first time just listening to the MC. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it's a lot of rapping going on. Like it's this um and I can delve into something, more into the more specifics in regards to that later. But and then I went back and listened to the beats more closely. And listen to the beats that he chose and the way he put them together. And then finally, what I'm saying, listen to it the third time and say, okay, now that I got my bearing on all of that, let's just listen to it straight through. And I listened to it the third time, and as I'm listening to that, I'm listening to the cohesion, how it all, but and it's a really steady ride. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. He put the project together really well. I think he chose the features well. Yeah, great job, man. Great job.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'll start with I like the album. I'll start there. But there it because he's one of the better MCs in the area, um, it sparked some frustrations that I already had, but the fact that he kind of fell into the same molds um, made me even more frustrated.
Mm.
Like, um, I know that Gifted has a past, but nothing right now about Gifted Youngsters screams like gangster. So with some of the bars, especially in the very first track, uh, what Summer Violence,
Mhm.
like I understand the message, but at the same time, like you're rapping very aggressively, and I don't believe you.
Mhm.
And to have that like be the intro of the album, like from the beginning, I was turned off. I actually had to go and listen to it 3 or 4 times as well, just to like be able to get over that hump. Because I'm really tired of people trying to go down a really aggressive like gangster rap style where it's like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and it's like, yeah, but you're not a killer. Maybe you were at some point, but you're not now.
Mhm.
So are you rapping about your past? And if you are, say that. But so I wish there was a little bit more realism in hip hop right now. There's a lot of people that are just going outside of their wheelhouse because they think that it's what people want to hear, and that bothers me. He has a very good um, Like, I really like Gifted's voice when he's just rapping. And even when he goes into a very fast cadence, sometimes it comes off really well. Like, even I can tell you, there are some points where he went into like the really fast cadence, and even after 3 listens, I still have no idea what you said. And if that's after 3 listens, I still can't understand what you're saying, then you shouldn't have done it right there. There are some that you got off. There are some where it sounded like he tried to force it. And it's like, yo, if listening back to it, you might understand it. Go give it to 3 or 4 motherfuckers and hear what they said. And don't surround yourself with yes men. Because one of them should have been like, yo, what was that bar? And right there, you should have said, yo, I either need to make that more clear or just completely switch it up. Yeah. And that happens a lot with like fast rappers. But again, like, I like the album and I love Gifted as a person. I love him as an artist. There are a few tropes that he fell into that I was a little disappointed at. So I wouldn't put this as his best work, but I did enjoy it greatly. Like, I think it would be difficult for him to put out something where I was just like, this was trash. I've never listened to him rap where I was just like, yo, I'm not going to listen to this again. But yeah, there were some things where I was like, man, I wish that you would have put a little bit more thought behind this.
Very solid review. So, yeah, I can understand that perspective because I think that kind of sums up some of the meaning behind how hefty I felt like the album was, because you are having those moments where the rapping really fast. I like that you're doing it on beat. Some people don't do it right. It's not a bad album. As far as like rating the weed goes, I know we were supposed to be covering a different strain this time, but I neglected to get the weed out to everybody. But what have you been smoking on?
Oh, well, when I was listening to the album, I tried to keep it consistent. I got some nice Blue Dream. Who was it from? Oh man, I feel bad that I don't remember. Oh, it was 2727. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to 2727.
I smoked that each time I listened to the album. I wanted to make sure that like what the zone that I was in as I was giving each assessment, I needed it to be the same. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it went really good with the Blue Dream. Yeah, I got some other thoughts about that. I got some other thoughts about that, but I'm chilling. I don't know. I'm good.
But how many joints did you have to smoke listening to this?
Well, I mean, it was 35 minutes. So full disclosure, I the first time I smoked one when I was just listening to the lyrics. The second time I smoked one when I was listening to the beats. When I listened to the album, to get a complete picture, the third time I had to smoke a couple joints to kind of really go where I needed to go. Yeah, okay. It's just I could get into why, but I ain't. I'm chilling. Give it to homie, man. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I just I think some of his like the one thing that you said when we did the Gravel Pod episode was that everybody showed up to work on the album. Everybody that was on the album showed up and gave their A game. I'm not sold that everybody that he had featured gave their A game. Because I heard they work and I'm like, I've heard you rap way better than this. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names right now. Not right now. But yeah, I just think some of it could have been Gifted sound like he was giving it 110% every single record. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that some of his features melded in. Yeah, I'll just say that. Living off their name. These niggas is Jordans. Oh shit. Well, hold on. Hey, Master, what you smoking on?
Oh, It's called Baja Splash, and it's blue. And the flavor is blue.
It tastes like blue.
Yeah, it's blue smoke. Like I don't even fucking know. Yeah, I was like, I still don't know what Baja means, but
It
it's
means
splashing.
tropical.
Okay.
It means exotic.
Yeah, it's splashing and it's blue.
Oh, it's splashing.
Yeah.
All right.
So Baja Splash blue.
I hope you get high as fuck off of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm.
So I had smoked on some cherry pie by Weed Limit 28. Cherry pie is a favorite strain of mine. I did a little montage of me fucking rolling it up on Instagram. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. I probably had to smoke like 3 joints of that. I just gave up smoking on it. I didn't want to do that anymore. Because it's a lot to try to comprehend the very first time around. And I tried to listen to it all the way through the very first time, because I've been able to do that with all the other albums, depending on, if I felt it was good or not. But it's a lot to digest all at one time, so I think this is a very strong album. I think this has a niche fan base, though. I don't think this is going to be for everybody. Obviously, that's not the point, to try to make music for everybody.
Right.
However, this is definitely one of those things, this is for people who just want to hear fucking bars. It's not melodic or anything like that. It's not really to get you to dance or jump around or anything like that. This is straight up, I got some shit to spit and I'm good at it.
It's time to rap. It's time to rap.
Time to rap. Time to work.
I will say I can see a few of these tracks going, like, because Gifted puts on a hell of a show on the stage.
Oh yeah.
And I can see a few of these tracks being added to that lineup and having a very good impact. Like, yeah,
for sure. No, this one I think will take them far. I went back and I listened to Legend of the Iron Lung, and it made me laugh because this dude's breath control is insane. When you're rapping the way that he's rapping, and it's extensive because you're trying to roll these syllables for so long, and then he throws in the 3-round burst and then continues to spit the rest of his verses. Phenomenal. Like, the breath control is amazing.
Yeah, that is insane. I think I'll be watching him perform and I'll be like, I'm just getting tired of watching because like, this is crazy.
Especially with how he be jumping around and shit. It's like, bro,
yeah. Now,
are you young?
My lungs are too big.
The glitch in the Matrix, and this is the glitch for most fast rappers. You run the risk of like alienating people, because like I've seen people watching Gifted perform, and like I think he sounds so dope when he rap regular that sometimes I think he overplays the speed part. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes he overplays it, and I feel like he's overplayed the speed part so much that at times rapping regular he sounded uncomfortable on that album. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like he was having to make himself stay in that pocket as opposed to you know what I'm saying? And it's easy to sometimes I'll be feeling like niggas cheating when they do that, because I'm like, it's easy for you to not say nothing. It's easy for you to get away with not saying shit if you say it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, because I know how much you are committed to the craft of MCing. I'm just saying fast rappers in general, a lot of them try to hide behind the speed. So at times I wish he wouldn't do it as much, just so he can, just to keep it consistent and know, hey, look, dog, that's something I can do, but like I rap. You know what I'm saying? So just my 2 cents. Oh, how many joints you give it?
Oh, I gave it 3.
I gave it 3.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the okay.
I give it 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3.5. Oh shit.
3.5.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think this is great to put on a resume. I think this was a good album to put on the resume for sure.
Well, you gotta remember, 1 is good,
Yeah.
5 is bad. So 3.5, you're putting it more toward the bad side.
No, I know.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
I just believe because of what Seven said about feeling like
No.
Gifted gave 110%. I feel that in this album.
No.
So that's why I say that. You know, the reason why I gave it the 3.5, 3.5 was because of just how much is on the album for me. Just trying to like listen to it as a fan.
Yeah,
it's a lot for me to try to be like, I'm about to, roll to work listening to this, and I'm about to say every single word. I feel like I'm diving into a thesaurus for one, which is not bad, but it's just a lot of what can I rhyme together? How can I make this rhyme rather than it just, telling a story or something like this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can dig it. Yeah, I'd put it right in the middle. I'd go about 2.5. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't consider it his best work, but it's a solid project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give it a solid 3. And I mean that's mainly based on me knowing that some of his features was taking their foot off the gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it tears down from the album as a whole.
Yeah, I thought I was like, damn, yo, if a motherfucker pays you for a feature, even if he didn't pay you for the feature, like if you agreed to do it, like at the end of the day, somebody gonna hear this and it's your name on it still. You know what I'm saying? And just as an MC and on shit on hip hop, nigga, you should have more fucking respect for the culture than that.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your A game to the table.
You know what? I am going to push it down to a 3, strictly for the fact that one of his features, and I ain't even going to call out his name, but one of his features on the hook, the whole concept of it's better to be carried by 6 than tried by 12. It might not have originated with them, but that's some Proud Boy shit now. They took that to the point where that's like their shit. Like them motherfuckers got tattoos of it and shit. So like I hear that and I'm like, who's this white motherfucker rapping on this album talking about some Proud Boy shit?
Oh shit.
And that I 100% certain that wasn't the intent, but I was like, yo, you gotta know where shit's going now. Like, yeah.
It just showed a lack of awareness.
Yeah. So yeah, when I heard that, I actually had to double take. I was like, wait a minute, did he just say that Proud Boy shit?
Gifted Youngstaz is a very, very talented rapper. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next album looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Other than that, man, smoke some weed in the sun. Yeah. This artwork is really good.
Yeah, really good. And I would highly recommend anybody check out the album. But
yeah, man. Like this album screams like true to hip hop. I just felt like he was really, really sticking true to the style that he likes, and that's just hip hop. It's just, there's no like auto-tune shit on it. He's not trying to fucking sell records as a gimmick. You know what I mean?
True that.
I can respect that. But anyways, man, yeah, smoke some weed. Try out this cherry pie from Weed Limit 28. Try out Blue Dream from 2727 because
indeed
apparently it's fire. But yeah, my name is Mojo Barnes, man. I'm the botanist. This is High Notes, where we cover everything from buds to beats, baby.